Hi, I'm Batsa, and we have a new huge content patch for Evolution Idol. This is, as it was stated on Discord, the biggest ever update for the game, which adds tons of new content. We have two new tabs for Unity, Plague and Singularity. Similar to the previous content update, you can move straight to Plague if you have completed all the previous content, but in order to get to Singularity, you need to progress for a bit in Plague first to unlock it. Singularity seems to include a lot of content, including milestones, effects, a tree, and houses. We have new soul boosts, new packs, a new skin, 150 new achievements, 10 new relics, 36 new refined nodes, and much more. And as it was announced in the previous update, Time Warp has been removed from the game. Don't confuse it with Time Flux. Time Flux is still here, you have a new button for 5x speed, and you can change the game speed to be up to 60x, so like a constant 10 minutes Time Warp. I haven't been keeping the game open for the last month or so, I was just logging daily to collect the daily reward, and I was lacking so much that I haven't logged in for a few days and lost my streak. But I got my Time Flux gain to level 23, and I got to 7 days of Time Flux and 4 days of offline Flux before this patch. I have less time to play the game and make videos for the next month or so. I'm still learning the basics of how Plague works, so this video is definitely not a guide. But there's already a guide in Discord, by IDK.go I guess, the same guy from the Tarot Challenges guides, link is in the description, and big thanks to him for providing it. This patch adds a lot of new automation at the Unity tab, so let's go over it real quick. You have and should enable automation for artifacts, runes, polish enhancements, special mineral progression, auto-draw tarot, I set it to 1 second, and auto-buy tarot upgrades. The next two automations are for Plague, so let's go over the basics of Plague. You unlock it when you buy Refined Node 103. At that point you receive the help section for Plague, so let's go over what it says. In this tab, you conquer stages by infecting populations and unlocking bonuses. The main objective is to craft endoplasmic reticulums, ERs, which are custom plague strains, or viruses I guess, with each having its own strength, weakness, type, level and rarity. Each one of these ERs has three main stats: spread power, which increases the base spreading speed, infectivity, which makes the plague spread faster as more people become infected, and stealth, which reduces the slowdown caused by the remaining healthy population, helping the plague keep spreading near the end of a stage. So for example, my current equipped ER is the virulent type, it's level 36, it has A quality, and these are its values. You can also see them here. Your goal is to infect the population, and you cannot change the currently equipped ER when an infection is going on. In this recording you can see me starting the infection in the tent, which is the first location you can start infecting. The 1-1 number means it's the first tier of things you can infect for the first number, and the second one is the location number order for that tier, so after the tent, which is 1-1, you move to shack, which is 1-2. Once you have completed a tier, you can move to the next one. Each tier has 12 locations, at least so far, and each new location has an increased number of people to infect, and is harder to complete. You win the stage when every single person in the current location is infected. Let's go back to the help section to read about crafting the endoplasmic reticulums, the ERs, to learn many new name abbreviations, and it's pretty confusing, to me at least. To start crafting ERs, you need to flush a part of your current plague points, or PLP. You can flush between 1 to 100% of it. Flushed plague points are converted into ER progress, or ERP, based on the conversion rate. So it's a different ERP from the one that's happening in the Gochair Inn in Moonglade, I guess. If you don't get the reference, perhaps it's for the best. Anyway, each ER can be one of 5 types with these strengths and weaknesses, and 6 rarities, which provide better value for every stat at higher rarities. And this is how you progress. You beat stages, like tent, shack, etc. to gain plague generators. Look what happens when I completed the 10th stage. My plague generator went from 0 to 1, and now I have started to generate plague points. All the numbers below that keep increasing as you keep infecting more people. So let's go back now to the help section to see the last part of the page, where we have a bunch more name abbreviations. So for progress you need to beat stages, which get you plague generators. These in turn generate plague points, and with these points you can craft new ERs, new viruses. That's far from all. You can delete or dissolve unwanted viruses and get virus essence in return. The essence generates virus points, which you can spend in the Plague tab to get upgrades for your viruses. This is also where the last two panels of the automation come in. You will unlock them shortly after starting progressing in Plague. The first one makes you auto-craft the ERs, and in the second one you can set rules for auto-dissolve the ERs, meaning deleting them for virus points. As you can see, I have both of them on now, so if I go to the ER tab, you can see me crafting and dissolving the ERs, which in turn slowly increases my virus essence amount, this one, and this increases my virus points, the number below it. I can use these points to upgrade the 7 different things in the icon in the center to keep progressing further. Let's go over the pinned guide in Discord. It says that the guide is rudimentary and it's for people who have at least 30 million golden resources. For people with less, the guide is not complete. But still, this guide has been very helpful for me so far, and big thanks again to the one who wrote it. I won't go over the guide in this video, but in general it says when and how you can complete the new tarot challenges. I tried to do the page ones without the guide and managed to complete them pretty fast after starting the Plague progression. I also did the Hangman, Death, Temperance and the Devil, and managed to complete all the night challenges as well. I do have footage for most of it, so hopefully I can use it to make another video in the next couple of days. At this stage there's a macro which should be used. I haven't even bothered to fully understand what it does, I just copied it. I have it in the description too. And you can just copy it and import it to a new macro, like so. So to recap, in general, as far as I understand it, in order to progress you need to keep infecting the highest population location you can. There is a possibility of failure because of the development of the cure. In that case, keep infecting the previous zone until you can infect the next one. Set on all the new automations. And generally, it's best to keep making the highest viruses which you can make really fast to increase your virus points, to upgrade the 7 ER effects. The things not covered by the new automations, which you still need to do manually, are Attack Prestige, the Refine Tree, the Donuts if you do spend part of the time in Auto Unity, and you need to manually upgrade your Zodiacs and sacrifice them if it's a benefit for you. For me it's not, because I used Moon to get my Zodiacs to between 24k and 26k quality, and I can't yet get better ones. So this is all for me. I know it's confusing, I'm a bit confused too. I have some IRL stuff for the near future, unfortunately, so the next videos may come later than I want them to. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.